Good afternoon, fam. Greta Ross here, Irving, Texas. Just wanted to stop by today to speak with you real quick about principles. I've been posting things on my page this morning about principles. And what I wanted to say is that principles are laws that have been established by God. Okay, He formed this world on principles. He created us on principles. Just as we apply a principle and see results, we also see results when we violate principles as well. So let me give you a couple of examples of principles. A principle to a plant is soil, okay? You put the plant in the soil and you can watch the plant grow. When you violate that principle to the plant, you take the plant out of the soil and the plant dies. You just violated the principle of the plant, which is the soil. Same thing with the fish. The principle to the fish is water. You take the fish out of water, you violated a principle. The fish is going to die. Gravity, another principle, was created for us to keep our feet planted on the earth. However, if you go on top of a 10-story building and you jump off, you have just violated principle. So when I started looking at principle, I wanted to kind of examine my life and see where I've erred, where I came short on, falling short on the violation of principles. So the one thing that I could really sink my teeth into was actually my fitness journey. And when I started out at the 237 pounds and now down to 120 pounds, there were principles that has been applied in order for me to obtain that, okay? And then there was also principles that were applied to violate that in order for me to get to that point. So the principles that I applied to get to where I am now is consistency, commitment, diligence, discipline. Those are principles that I apply because I get up every morning. I'm at the gym by 4:45 a.m. 6 days a week. It's a principle. I go to the gym and I work out. Now, I could go to the gym and sit on the equipment. However, I will not get the results because I'm not applying the principles. Yes, I'm making the effort to go to the gym and I'm getting there. But if I'm not using the equipment, then I'm not applying the principle completely. So therefore, I'm not going to reap the benefits of it. So I go to the gym 4:45, 6 days a week. I get the results that I'm looking for. I go to maintain those results. Now, what got me to the point of 237 pounds? I'll tell you what it was. I violated principles. That's what happened. I violated principles. The principles that I violated was, the word says, be anxious for nothing. Don't worry about anything. Those are principles. Because when you do that, you're violating those principles, and then you see results of that. My results of violating the principles were high cholesterol, acid reflux, and 237 pounds on a body of 5'2". My bones could not carry that kind of weight. I was creating so much damage internally, not only outside but inside. My organs were being smushed because I was overweight. I was violating the principle of staying healthy. So the result of that was I almost lost my life. The doctor said that I was at the point of having a heart attack or a stroke any day. So I had to take action. I figured I don't want to die a premature death. I know that I have a purpose and I don't want to die before I have fulfilled that purpose. So I have to apply the principles. And the principles are that I am 60 years old and I cannot just do whatever I want to do. Even the word says I can do whatever I want to do. But are all things beneficial? No, they're not. I can sit down and eat all the bacon I want. Is that beneficial to me? No, but I can do it. But I'm violating a principle which is going to create results in my life, results that I don't want. So, since principles have been established by God that affect function, I think that it's worth my time to continue my research and my due diligence on principles because I violated simple principles like don't be anxious for nothing. The job that I had was very stressful. I didn't eat, which caused my metabolism to slow down. I didn't sleep. My body was just all out of whack. I violated so many principles. The cells in my body were just going crazy. I positioned myself to actually make my cells overwork to the point where they would create more problems in my body. Then we wonder why we end up with all these other problems like high blood pressure and diabetes. We've done that to ourselves because we have violated the principles. It's simple as that. Now you can call it what you want. You can call it however you want to call it. But what it is that we're violating principles. There's certain principles that God have in place, and if we apply those principles, we'll see the great results from them. I am going to continue this journey about principles because I think it's very fascinating. I want to know how not to violate them. I want to know how to apply them and get the results so that I can live an effective life. So I don't know how long this is going to go on, but I will be back next week talking about more principles. Hopefully you'll join me. If you have any questions, please hit me up. Because you know what, this is about all of us learning. This is not just about me. I want to be able to share so that all of us can live effectively. Greta Ross, Irving, Texas. Peace out.